Morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me as we take a look at your forecast for the weekend of November 19th through the 21st. And weather's looking pretty nice this weekend. Lots of clouds, which is very typical. November is our cloudiest month of the year climatologically, and this November has been no different than normal in that regard. And in terms of precipitation, though, we should be pretty much precipitation free with the exception of a chance of some flurries today. So let's take a look at what's going on out there. As we start off with our look at the radar and temperatures, and you can see that the storm that came through overnight, the front that came through overnight with some rain, has pushed off to our east. And behind that, we are cooling, had a lot of cold air advection today. Temperatures will pretty much hold where they are now. We're in the mid 30s in most areas now. We probably will gain a couple of degrees this afternoon. And then you can see that we've got some snow and a few rain, but mostly snow showers. And those look to push across southern Vermont some. These are lake enhanced, so they won't be quite as dramatic as they are off to our west. But we will probably see some flurries today, maybe even a quick snow shower. I don't think any snow squalls. And I don't think they'll cause any problems on the roadway. If you're in one of the favored locations that gets a slightly longer snow shower, you could get some quick, a brief coating of snow on the grass, but the roads will be remaining fine, and it'll just more be something that you see in the air as we go. And then you can't even really see, this is sort of a piece of the energy of our storm that's going to approach us on Sunday. Late afternoon, but I think the precipitation is going to hold off until after dark on Sunday, overnight Sunday into Monday. It will be our next storm with some actual precipitation. In terms of energy in the upper level, we've got a very energetic and very progressive atmosphere, because you can see that we've got our storm here today with a trough, and the trough is going to kind of keep getting, we're going to, after we were yesterday under the ridge, which is why we were warm yesterday, we cool back off for today, tomorrow, but by Sunday we're back into another ridge. Before Monday we get another storm that comes through with yet another trough. And so the pattern right at the moment looks very progressive like this. This tends to mean storms that aren't quite as strong, although they can be pretty strong, but also means that our weather pattern, that we tend to get storms pretty quickly. And at the moment, we're kind of with these storms that develop over the center part of the country and go way to our north, and so they tend to bring warmer air in when the storm happens, and then cooler air behind the storm. And so in terms of looking at any snow or anything like that, until the pattern kind of changes, right now we're not really in a pattern that would encourage snow. The only time you would get snow out of a pattern like this is if a storm kind of redeveloped along a front and then wrap moisture back in. There was some hints that maybe that would try to happen towards the middle of next week. Right now that looks very unlikely, so I don't think that's going to happen. But the models have danced around with the idea that a storm would develop along the cold front and then try to ride the cold front up the coast and kind of bend back cold air in. Like I said, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the pattern's too progressive. We kind of need a block in the atmosphere to make something like that happen. And right now that's not the case. You can get snow out of this kind of a pattern, but the pattern needs to be shifted east, where we're getting the storms developing all the time kind of off the coast. So, which also is not happening at the moment. So in terms of what that looks like, sorry, let me go back one more day. Today, the front is way off by midday off the eastern seaboard. We've just got this northwest flow with the breeze, and it is bringing some lake effect snow, and a few of those snow showers with the moist flow will dance over, particularly over western facing slopes or the higher terrain of southern Vermont. Like I said, nothing that's going to really coat the ground or anything like that, but just something to see in the air. On Sunday, our storm is approaching us from the west with this warm front by midday, and so I think, like I said, we'll be socked in the clouds really most of the weekend. We have a chance of a couple breaks of sun tomorrow as well, but Sunday definitely pretty much, full clouds, and we're looking at any rain that was going to hold off probably till 7, 8 o'clock on Sunday evening. In terms of the forecast, today we're in the upper 30s, really not moving much temperature-wise today. Few flurries. Tomorrow or tonight, the clouds are still going to be around, which will keep our temperatures from dropping too much, because we are pretty cold aloft at the moment. That will hold our temperatures in the mid-20s. Tomorrow, we get a few peaks of sun, cloudy for the most part during the day, a little breezy. Temperatures in the upper 30s again, maybe a touch warmer than today. But then overnight, we start to warm up and advance to that next storm, so we don't even get below freezing on Saturday night, I don't think, in most locations. Lower 30s, though. Sunday, we're up in the mid-40s as we, and if we saw any sun, it would be like it was yesterday in the mid-50s, but we're not going to see any sun on Sunday. It looks like there's going to be clouds from basically morning all the way through. And so we're going to be in the mid-40s on Sunday, and then overnight on Sunday, temperatures don't really move as we get into, as that warm front moves through with showers before the cold front sweeps through on Monday. In terms of your outdoor forecast, we're looking at Today, a few flurries, but a good outdoor day. Saturday, a bit of sun and a nice late fall day. And on Sunday, precipitation holds off till after dark. So a pretty good day to get outside on Sunday as well. Just a lot of clouds, but otherwise not a bad weekend. So try to get out there and enjoy. And otherwise, we will be back, or I will be back on Monday with a look at your Thanksgiving week forecast. And if you have any questions, always feel free to hit me up on social media or shoot me a quick email, and I'll try to get back to you with answers. And also wanted to just give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here at the West River Weather Guy.